Hi, I'm A.T. Strength, and this is the Bad Movie Show, episode 53, The Christmas Show 3. Merry Christmas! So you know from watching the show that I love Christmas, I love horror movies, and I live for Christmas horror movies. There are so many Christmas horror movies that we actually eeny, meeny, miny, moe did. That's right, we picked these randomly. So remember that at the end of the show. So why don't we get started, shall we? First up, we have Caesar and Otto's Deadly Xmas, not rated 2012, Wild Eye releasing. Screenplay and directed by Dave Campfield, starring Dave Campfield, Paul Chomsky, Daron Miller, cameos by Linnea Quigley, Lloyd Kaufman, and Felissa Rose. So we have Caesar, who's like the worst actor in the world, who lives with his brother, Otto, who's like a sponge, low-life, laziest guy ever, and they get a job playing Santa and his elf for XMAS Enterprises, handing out flyers. At the same time, when their co-workers, Damien, who's also dressed as Santa, is going out and killing everyone on Caesar's Thanksgiving party list when everybody cancels. Caesar gets the people from XMAS Enterprises to make a little Christmas horror movie, and while they're busy doing that, Damien is hacking everybody up that they know, framing Caesar and Otto for all the murders. Now the brothers are clueless until somebody takes Allison, Otto's high school sweetheart, and the two try, and I mean try, to fight back. So, this is silly, goofy, bloody, kinda cartoony, but I did say funny, right? I chuckled through the whole thing. This is a splatter comedy, so it does have blood and guts, but it's kinda goofy and stupid. It's chock full of horror legends. I'm gonna give this a 3 and a C. It was funny. It was a little goofier than I'm used to, but I dug it. I think that this is like an Abbott and Costello type, Abbott and Costello meets Dracula meets scary movie if it was a horror movie. Okay? So there you go. 3 and see it. I thought it was funny. There was some funny parts. My favorite part was that it knows it's a bad movie. And that I could appreciate. Next up, we have Deadly Little Christmas, unrated 2008, Razor Digital Entertainment. Written by Jeremiah Campbell, directed by Novin Shakiba, starring Felissa Rose, who was in the last one, Monique Labar, Leah Grimson, and Sam Hoffmeyer. Now, it's Christmas time. About 15 years ago, and we see little Devin coming out of his house covered in blood with a bloody knife after killing his father and his housekeeper. Then, 15 years later, he's in the institution the whole time, and we see him at a visit with his mom. And after that visit, Devin freaks out and escapes. Now, Devin's mom and his sisters, Taylor and Noelle, are trying to live their life, trying to move on. But that's not happening because Taylor and Noelle are doing a play, and while they're rehearsing, the castmates are getting killed by a big guy in a Christmas-themed hockey mask. That hockey mask guy is also killing people at the institution, which ends up at a face-to-face family reunion at the theater. Now this has good blood, and I mean that the blood is good. It's the right color, nice and shiny, has this pulse thing going on, but the kills are wacky, and you can see the knife is fake. You can see it going in. The acting is absolutely painful, and I saw the end come from a mile away. I will say this, my mother-in-law was surprised and thought it was not so bad. Let me tell you, she's hard to impress. I found this very obvious. I'm going to give it a 2. A boo! And I do not want to see this again. Okay? The acting was... Oh, it was terrible. That's it. But to surprise my mother-in-law, that got a 2. It seemed it just a little bit. I did not like it. Last but not least, we have Don't Open Till Christmas, rated R 1984, Mutant Sorority Pictures, written by Derek Ford, directed by Edmund Purdom, starring Edmund Purdom and Alan Lake. So it's Christmas time in London, and we're at a Christmas party, and we see the guy dressed up as Santa in front of an audience get a spear to a head. Ooh, he's killed in front of everyone. And then we meet Inspector Ian Harris and his partner Sergeant Powell. Bear with me, people. It's Christmas. And they're investigating a string of Santa Claus murders. That's right. Someone's going out there and killing everyone dressed as Santa. Stabbing them, strangling them, electrocuting them, spears to the head. It's crazy. They have a couple of suspects, one being Cliff, this guy who's going out with this cute girl, Kate, that the inspector kind of digs. But everything gets dropped when all of a sudden Inspector Harris quits the case and Scotland Yard without warning. So this has some really cool kills, really dark, a lot of Santas, and a lot of boobs too. But I gotta tell you that the story was kind of patchy, inconsistent, and basically, the whodunit was very obvious. The backstory's cool, but wasn't enough for me. I wasn't feeling it, people. I didn't really dig this, but the kills were really cool, so I'm going to give this a 2.5 and a C for yourself. Please let me know if you felt differently than I did. I watched it several times trying to dig it, but I didn't. But the kills were definitely cool and worth checking out. Please see it for yourself and let me know if your opinion is different than mine, okay? Because I just was not feeling it. 2.5, see it for yourself. So like I said, I picked those randomly. What did you think about tonight's show? What do you think about Christmas horror movies? Do you have a favorite one? I'd love to hear it. And until then, watch more movies. Merry Christmas. This was the Bad Movie Show, and I'm H.G. Strange. Have a good night. Thank you.